Hello everyone and welcome to my August TBR. So once again, I am the queen, I've realised, of ambitious TBRs, so this is yet another ambitious TBR for the month of August. So I have a few books to review this month and then the others I just want to read for fun. As normal with my TBRs, I'm not going to say that this TBR is set in stone. I might read some other books, I may not read any of these books at all, I'm just going to see how I feel. So the first one I'm going to read and review this month is The Burning Girl by Claire Masood. I got this on NetGalley quite a long time ago and it's finally coming out at the end of August, so I probably won't read it until the end of this month. As far as I remember from the months ago that I read the synopsis for this book, this is about two girls who grew up together and they've been best friends all of their lives, and then when they get to their teenage years, one of them starts to take a completely different path in life and her best friend doesn't really want to follow her down it. I think she starts getting into trouble and stuff like that, and I think basically it's just a story about whether their eternal friendship can last this separation that they are going through. That's pretty much all I know. I don't really know what literary genre it's in or anything like that, so I'm just going to go into it and see what I make of it. And I said I think it comes out the end of this month, so yeah, probably won't be reading it until the end, but I will definitely get a review up for you. Another book that I'm going to read and review this month is Did You See Melody by Sophie Hannah. This is a ARC that I got from the publisher. This comes out towards the end of August as well. As far as I know, this is a thriller mystery story about a woman who checks into a hotel, and when she checks into her room she discovers that there's already a man and a girl in her room. So when she goes back down to reception to explain the mistake, she is sent to another room, but she realises that the girl she saw in this room is apparently the victim of this very well publicised murder. So she kind of starts to think, well, how can I have just seen this girl who's supposedly dead? What's going on here? So it sounds really, really good. I'm really, really excited to get into it. It definitely sounds like the sort of book that I'm into at the moment, the sort of book that I've been reading a lot of, so yeah, really excited to get into this one too. The next book I'm going to be reading this month is a finished copy, but it doesn't actually officially come out until the beginning of September, and that is The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James, and I absolutely adore this cover. Isn't it just absolutely stunning? I got this at YALC, which I went to last weekend. They had a limited supply of finished copies of this book, so even though this book isn't out yet, this is a finished copy, so I did have to pay for this book, but it doesn't come out officially until the beginning of September, so I will be reading it this month and getting a review up for you guys so that you guys know whether I think it's any good or not before you go out and buy it in September. As far as I know, this is about a girl who is the lone survivor in a spaceship, and then she hears word that another spaceship has been launched from Earth with another sole passenger who is a guy, and they start communicating via email, and the messages take months to get to each other, but she still finds herself falling in love with him, and it's about whether their love can survive, whether they will actually meet up and actually make a go of things. So sounds really, really cute. I've heard amazing things about it, so yeah, really looking forward to this one. Now onto the books that I will be reading just because I want to this month. So the first one is Final Girls by Riley Sager. I've heard amazing things about this. This is another YA thriller mystery, I think, about three girls who are survivors of separate killing sprees, but then one of them dies and the other one shows up at the final living one's door, and I think they basically have to solve the mystery of how one of them has now died, and I think basically someone is trying to kill them off again. So that's pretty much all I know. Absolutely so excited for this one. Cannot tell you how excited I am because I've heard amazing things about it. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Also this month I want to read I'll Give You the Sun by Jandy Nelson. I've read The Sky Is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson, really, really loved it. I've heard this one is even better though. This is a YA contemporary about two twins. I know there's LGBT elements in this. I think it's told through two different time periods. I think one of the twins is talking about when they're 10 and the other one is talking about when they're 16 or something like that. Basically about how those two time periods cross over, about what's happened between those time time period. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know about it. I will be getting to it very, very soon. So yeah, really excited for this one. And finally, for my August TBR, I want to finally get back to the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer. This is Crest, the third book in the series, the next one for me in my journey into the Lunar Chronicles. These are YA fairy tale, sci-fi fairy tale retellings. This one is a retelling of Rapunzel, so yeah, really looking forward to this. I really enjoyed the first two books, Cinder and Scarlet, in this series, so I've heard really good things about this. I think this is probably most people's favourite one in the series, so yeah, really excited to crack on with this series. And that is it for my August TBR. What books do you want to read in August? Please let me know. I will leave all of my social media in the description down below. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye bye!